Everything's on the table with Jay and Trey. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a very fun-filled evening. Lots of sports talk, not a lot of anything else, but everything's on the table. So maybe not this week, but next week we may hit something else. So sit back and enjoy it. Again, your hosts, Jay and Trey. Everything's on the table. And we're live. What's going on, JD, man? How you doing today?
Oh man, I'm up here probably like a 14.8 out of 10. Trey, shoot, how you doing today, man?
Well, brother, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm so tired right now, man. I flew across to Cali for some work stuff, and it's been rough, bro. Because I've been having to been locked in for school, and I'm tired. I'm still on the East Coast time, bro. I'm
Wow,
still on the East Coast
wow.
time.
Are you one of those who gets like jet lag?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Matter of fact, when I got here, it was like I got here fairly early, and then when it was 8 o'clock back home, it was 8 o'clock for me. So by the time 10 o'clock rolled around, bro, I was
Yeah.
doing bad, and it was only like 7 o'clock. It was only like 7 o'clock. I was doing bad.
Well, so you went right into doing bad.
Yep, right into doing bad. So I tried to get me some sleep. You know, they say if you got jet lag, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep trying to take a nap. Try to go to sleep at your regular time, and then your rest will eventually catch up to you. That's what they say.
That's
I
what they
don't believe
say.
it.
I mean, you know what, man? I have never, ever, ever experienced jet lag.
Wow, you're a
I,
machine though. That's
I,
different.
I, I I don't get. I want to experience jet lag, man, because I've heard so much about it. It's one of those things that I want to catch. Like if you used to tell me you've experienced the coronavirus, I don't
Yeah,
want to catch that.
right. No, I don't
I
want no
I will
parts of
take
that.
your word for it.
Yeah, you can have that one. You can
But
have that.
jet lag. I mean, I see so many people that had it and they look fine. So I'm like, you know what? I want to try that one time, man. But I have yet to experience jet lag.
Well, so all it is, bruh, is so say like with the 3 hour difference, between the East Coast and the West Coast. You show up, right?
Yep.
And then all it is your body be like, it is 11 o'clock. It is time to go to sleep. And then your other body be like, it's 7 o'clock. It is not time to go to sleep. Or it's 8 o'clock. It is not time to go to sleep. But your East Coast body still be like, it is 11 o'clock. It is time to go to sleep. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. There's
Mm,
nothing more, nothing less than that. That's it. And
okay.
it's not as a big a deal from going west to east. It's only going east and
Oh.
west.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm have to get me some West Coast trips in, man. Maybe if I do them back to back, maybe I get it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it, man. I got to
Yeah.
try it out.
I flew to Guam one time. I left on Saturday. I landed on Saturday.
Nice. Should have went on your birthday.
I know, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Hmm. That I don't know, man. That was crazy. Now that was some jet lag, bruh. That was some jet lag, and it was weird AF. Weird. I
Mm.
mean, I've done the international date line before, but wow.
Good old Guam. Cool. Cool. Well, all
What
right, man.
you
Hopefully you up for coming to the table to do the rest of the show.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's a part of me today that was when I was driving back to the hotel. I didn't know if I was gonna have it in me, man. I didn't know if I was gonna be my same chipper old self. But shit, I feel like I'm in it now, man. I'm in it. I'm back in it, bro. I'm
I've
back
never
in the rest.
seen you never be your chipper old self.
Man, it's not a good sight, man. I try not to show that to people. That's a rough one.
Mm,
That's a rough one,
okay.
JD.
I don't think I've ever seen it. And I've been around you a whole lot. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't know if it exists.
Unfortunately, it does.
Mm,
Unfortunately.
monsters in the closet. Okay,
Yes,
well,
sir. Yes, sir. But
hey,
I think
everybody has them, you know.
everybody has them. Everybody
Yeah,
has them.
yeah,
But yeah, man, let's get into these topics, man. Everybody at the table, man.
yeah, man.
Everybody at
I'll
the
pull
table.
them on up.
Everybody's got their drinks, their
Yep, got
hors
mine.
d'oeuvres,
Horse divers. Yes.
horse divers, as Bugs Bunny would say. Oh shit! Well, let's jump on into it. What we got today, man?
All right, man. We got a little bit of sports. We're gonna get the people just a small smidgen of sports from the weekend, and then we're gonna dive into some general topics that some folks have asked us to put on the table, and just some real life stuff, man, just to help some people out with
Right,
some
right.
issues that they might encounter, and we tell them how we would handle those situations.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. So first,
Mm,
oh man, I hate to even go there because I
mm.
thought this would have been 100% the other way around. But let's talk about Duke University going out and getting beat by North Carolina State University. And for those who don't know, dang, would anybody be listening to this show and not know that you are probably the number one Duke fan, and I'm the number one North Carolina State fan, and I
I
was
don't
already prepared to take the beat down.
I don't know many people that don't know that small tidbit about the two of us, bruh. I don't know anybody that knows us that don't know,
Right,
or show listeners for that matter.
pretty much. Right, right. So, I mean, this was it was a beat down from start to finish,
Yeah, man, y'all won. Y'all led wire to wire.
and I was not expecting that at all. It was good to see that might actually get them into the tournament.
I think
Um,
that got you off the bubble.
Yeah, yeah. Now they could still go and mess it up and lose to Carolina again, but the
Then y'all didn't
victory
beat
against
Carolina
Duke,
this year.
man, lost to Carolina at home.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Now if they was
That's
to
tough
say
to do
that,
against Carolina this year. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah, oh, it's it's atrocious to do that against Carolina this year because they stink
Man.
badly.
Wow. Like wet garbage.
Yeah, I was ticked off that NC State lost to him. I was ticked off that Duke only beat them by 2. But at least Duke did beat them. Everybody should be beating these guys by at least double digits, man.
Yep. Yep.
Carolina is the worst this
Yeah,
year.
they are all the way bad. All the way
Horrible.
bad.
They so bad. I really don't want to give them any more time on the show. It's Duke and NC State. So yeah, what did you take from the game, man?
So I pretty much watched that whole game with one eye, bro. I couldn't take it. It was bad. Like I was watching it looked like we just didn't give a damn.
I was waiting on the classic patented Duke run. It just never
It
materialized though.
never happened. Never happened. So again, man, I've said this several times with like other people as we talk about sports or whatnot. Duke doesn't have a killer, man. We don't have a killer. We got a guy
No,
who wants to be a killer in what's the point guard's name? Trey Jones' little
Trey
brother.
Jones.
Yeah, Trey Jones. Yeah, I always call him Trey Jones' little brother. But yeah, so he wants to be the killer. He wants to be the leader, but he doesn't have the necessary tools. Not saying he's not good. He's just good at being a floor general and a defensive juggernaut. He is not the offensive guy to go in and get you like 25 when the rest of the team is not playing well.
Agreed. I did see him try to make some takeover moves during the game, and he missed the shot. And so
Yep.
that to me, that he's almost there, not quite
Yep.
though.
Yep. Nah, man, he don't have a high enough rating in offense to do what he's trying to do. to do that.
Yeah.
Like his
Now,
ratings are amazing in floor leadership uh and defense.
mhm,
Offense, not so much.
agreed, agreed. Now, your big man down low, he's a beast. Now, I don't know if he was performing because they were down by 20 or if he's just that nice that nobody on NC State could guard him.
Oh no, Vernon Carey is a monster.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
monster. Unfortunately, Vernon Carey is not a killer.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't like demand the ball. He's like, hey, I like the ball if one of y'all would like to throw it to me. But he's not
okay.
like, hey, you better throw me the ball. He's not that guy. But once he gets, I think like all young kids, man, they come in the league, even though that they're good and they're, highly touted or whatever.
Mhm.
Uh, some of them don't really realize how good they are because they've been so much better than who they've played against. So it's hard to have a good barometer of where they really are with their talent. So it takes a little while for them to get into college and realize like I am really good. Like I'm playing against other really good people, not just I'm playing against a guy that might be good. Everybody, when you playing in the ACC, bro, everybody you play against is pretty darn decent.
Right, right. I was the man in high school. Guess what? Everybody in the ACC was the man in high school.
Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Yep.
Yeah.
And then when you go to the next level, when you go to pros, everybody in the pros was the elite guy in
Right,
college.
right, right.
So I mean, there's the separation. But whatever, man. Y'all
Yeah.
won.
Well,
I give you props. Y'all won.
yeah.
Y'all
I mean,
blew us out.
and Duke could probably still win the ACC tournament as usual, and do what they do in the tournament. So no
Yep.
worries. And
Yep.
I don't know if we're doing Final Four picks on this show, but I got Duke in the Final Four just off of what happened this weekend. But we'll get to that maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna get to that. Yeah.
Yeah,
We this show. If the NCAA tournament is not on the table, there shouldn't be many other things that is on the table.
you're right. You agreed. Agreed.
Okay.
Let's
All
hit
right.
that next game. What you got?
Oh, Kansas and number one Baylor. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, we have another number one team in
Right.
the NCAA this year.
And I saw this one coming from 10 miles away. Baylor just to me they were good. I just didn't see them as like a dominant number one team. So I kind of figured somebody was going to beat them. And why not Kansas?
I mean, Kansas is Kansas. Blue blood. They play hard. They're well coached. They got athletes. They got smart players. I knew it was gonna happen. I was watching the game and I was like, are they gonna beat them or not? And then I saw couple of plays. No, this is the play. This was the play. Nope, wrong game. Um, I'm looking at this next game. I got a lot to say about one of the dudes on that team, but Kansas was I don't know, man. Like they just looked like they knew they were gonna win. Like the confidence was all in their swag, the way they were playing. They made plays. They were decisive. They made good, strong plays. And those Baylor boys, man, they were playing mostly off their athletic ability. They weren't playing smart. They were, playing hero ball. You know how I feel about that. But yeah, man, I just thought all game long Kansas was gonna win the game. Like there was nothing that Baylor was doing that would make me feel otherwise.
And what I took from it, man, was like it was like a heavyweight fight where one of the people just moved up to be heavyweight, but the other guy's been fighting at heavyweight for quite some time. And
Accurate.
yeah. And you gave this guy a title shot just because he was next man up.
Right,
And
right.
so when I saw the center for Kansas, I think it's Azubuike, he was
Yes.
just like he was rebounding everything, every shot that came off the rim. It seemed like he was grabbing it, and when the other team wasn't getting rebounds, it's kind of like you gonna lose. You got to play a perfect game when you not getting any rebounds,
Right.
and he dunking it like every other trip down the court. To me, I
Right.
was like, Kansas is getting too many easy baskets in this game. Uh, and for them to be on your home court getting easy baskets, that's not good for you.
So I don't want to spend a lot of time on this game, but
I agreed.
there was a time I was I was watching this game, bro, and I wasn't watching the game. Basically, the game was just on, and I was doing other things,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I was like, Baylor's making a run. Let me look up and see what's going on. Baylor's making a run, and bro, the only thing that happened, they showed a replay. Dude just got a dunk, and I'm like, well, why is everybody so excited? You know what I'm saying? Like the dude just got a dunk. It's that whole thing, man. That athleticism. They got the dudes excited, but you excited, y'all down by 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
You you still get that excited about a dunk? Come on, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. And it seemed like they wouldn't dunk. Didn't they just see Kansas beat down that other team that tried to dunk on them?
Yep. That's what you would think, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey, lay the ball up with these guys and get back down court, play defense. Yeah.
Next
Yeah. Moving
on the
on.
table,
Who you got?
another top team. So I can't remember what Duke was when they got beat by NC State. I kind of feel like they were like fifth,
Six.
sixth. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they were sixth. All right, so six got beat this week. The
Mm-hmm.
number one team got beat by the number three team,
They did.
San Diego State, who was the only undefeated team in the NCAA. You guessed it, got beat this weekend
By
by
UNLV.
UNLV, an unranked team, and also UNLV, who, by the way, hasn't been since Jared Tarkanian left.
Right. Yeah, these guys was like 14-14 coming into this game.
That's not good. That not good.
Mm-mm.
That not good, JD.
Win one, lose one. Win one, lose one.
Lose one. Yep, basically what they got going on. That's what they got going on.
Yep.
So I'm gonna tell you something, man. So this is listen, man. Them UNLV dudes was out there being cute. And this one dude, man, it was a little guard. He's a transfer. Uh, and God, I can't remember his name, bro. God, I can't remember his name. He's a good player, right? So he hit a three. The game was tight. The game was tight. He hit a three, and it was a great play. They came down. San Diego hit a three. Dude comes back. He's the point guard. He comes back. He dribbles the ball for gotta be 20 seconds. Got a bad shot off and was mad that he got a bad shot off and didn't get fouled, right? So that's one
Okay.
play. That's one play. Come back down. San Diego scored again. He came back. Same thing, except he got to the hole this time and the big dude erased it. And he was
Mm.
mad again. I'm like, dude, pass the ball. Like he had the ball, JD, for probably 45 seconds, and nobody else on the team touched the ball.
And his shot not even getting to the rim.
He ain't even getting the butt shot at the rim. Bruh. I was like, he is gonna be the reason they lose. And you know what? He was the
They
reason
took
why
him
they
out.
lost. They left him in, and he was the reason why they took it out. He wants to be a beast, and he wants to be the killer, and he's not. He's a good player, but he's not that guy.
Okay.
He's not that guy.
Maybe that's that game they needed to lose to show everybody on the team that they got to play team ball.
Well, I'm not mad that they lost because we are really close to conference tournament time. We're close to March Madness. We're close to hardware time, right? It's time to get some hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Get that loss out the way now, and you can get back to business. If you go into the tournaments, you going around the 64 undefeated, bruh. They're not even talking about how good, they're not even really talking about the game. They're talking about if you're gonna go undefeated, who's the last team to go through the NCAA tournament and regular season and conference championships and be undefeated. They're not even really talking about how good you are per se. They're just comparing you to every all-time great team, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of pressure, bro. Lot of pressure.
Lot of pressure, and it gets you to counting these 6 games as already won, which they're not. You got to go out and play them. You're already looking at, oh man, we could be 41-0, best record ever, and that's all. You already looking at 41-0, but you hadn't won your 36-0 first. Got to win
Right.
that 37-0,
Right.
and yeah, you
Right.
looking past somebody, you run up against a heavyweight fight where you just moved up, and you play a Kentucky. Kentucky, man, they 21-13. And guess what? They'll go out there and beat you, bro, because they've been there before.
Right. They will do it to you.
Yeah.
They will do it to you. You let you okay. You go out there
Yeah.
tripping if you want to. You get your feelings
Uh-huh.
hurt.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Go out there
sir.
and play even a Wisconsin. You go and play a Wisconsin, man, them boys, and the score be like 35-33, and your season over because you
Done.
look past.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, let me tell you something,
Yeah.
man. This
Enough of
weekend,
them. I don't got them even in my final 8.
who?
San Diego State.
Ooh, but
They're
that's
done. They
tough.
they just exposed themselves.
That's tough. That's tough, JD. You a hard bargain.
Yeah.
That's a hard bargain.
I might let them into the final 8. Maybe.
I've watched them play, man. They're not bad. They're
They are
not
not
bad.
bad. They're
You know
not
who's gonna
bad.
you know who's gonna beat them in the NCAA?
Who that?
They're gonna get that mid major that's got some athleticism and one really good point guard. That's what
Yeah.
that's what you that's what wins in the NCAA, folks. A good
Mm-hmm.
point guard
Mm-hmm.
and one halfway decent big man. If you got a solid aggressive point guard or
Mm-hmm.
or two guard,
Yeah.
and you
Well,
got a and you got anyone center or power forward that's decent that can rebound and play defense, you're gonna go far in the NCAA's, baby.
you will go far. Yep. Absolutely.
Man, bro, it was ugly. The top five, the tops. Oops, we forgot about this game,
I thought you was going to this piece of trash.
the Ohio State game.
BYU and Gonzaga. Wasn't Gonzaga like number 2 or 3?
Gonzaga is number 2, and they got
Okay.
beat by BYU. And
Right.
and here's the funny part:
And BYU stands for beat you up.
beat you up.
And
All the
that's what they did.
commentators, all the commentators before the game picked BYU. Like nobody said that they were going to win that game. Not a one person on that panel said Gonzaga was going to win that game. And guess what?
They didn't.
They
I did
were
not
right.
pick them. And they got blown out. The game they should have been beaten worse than what they were beating, but
Man,
BYU let up.
that game did not look like a number 2 playing against the unranked team. Let me tell you something. It did not look like that. It didn't. It didn't.
Yeah. And about the only bright spot in this for the Gonzaga Bulldogs is that they shot only 20% from the 3. You know, they
Oh,
took 25 3-pointers and missed 20 of them, which is
ouch.
pathetic.
Ouch. That's not
Yeah,
good.
that's
That's
not good
that's
at all.
That's another one of those dat not goods.
Right, right.
Ooh.
That's pathetic, man. You can't miss that. You can't take that many 3-pointers and miss that many 3-pointers and have more turnovers than the other team and think you're gonna win this game.
Man, that is a stone recipe for a loss.
Yeah.
That's how you lose a game.
That's how you lose a lopsided game.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. So with that, I mean, this weekend, all of these like San Diego State, Gonzaga, Baylor, what they showed me is that we are setting ourselves up for a traditional Final Four. You're looking at who can coach is gonna actually get to the Final Four this year.
Yep. Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. So don't be surprised if Duke is there. Don't be surprised if Kansas is there. Michigan State, maybe
Michigan
even
State.
somebody like
Michigan State.
Louisville. Hey,
Michigan
Michigan
State.
State in the what are they in the Big Ten getting beat
Yep.
up real bad?
Yep.
But Tom Izzo in the tournament is a beast, man.
Listen,
That
man,
dude
for
will
like
get you to a Final Four.
the last 5 years, JD,
Mhm.
I have watched Michigan State be good in the beginning. They'll be like one of the preseason top teams.
They're not good
And
at that position though.
no. And then they will get beat and they'll drop down to like 10. And then come tournament time, them boys be playing come tournament time. Izzo gets them
Yeah.
boys together when it comes March, baby. You
That
can hang
dude
it
is
up.
yeah.
You can almost count them into at least the Sweet 16.
They get into the Sweet 16. This dude is a 6-game coaching genius when it comes to the tournament, man.
Shout out to Izzo.
Yeah, I got to give it to him because your team can stink all throughout the season, but if they let him into the tournament, he's gonna get 2 to 4 wins easy.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
Yeah,
Easy. All right. That's enough for NCAA basketball, folks. What we
cool. Do
got
we have any
next?
time for any other topics this week?
I think we do, man. I think we slid out of basketball a little bit earlier than I anticipated.
Okay.
I'm lying. We talk way too much. We talk way too long on that one. We, we like basketball too much, or Tracy talks too much. One of the two. I don't know. I don't know. Could be both.
Uh,
Could be both.
yeah, man. So, all right. Well, coming out of basketball, what you got, man? What you got?
mm, you know what, man? I'm intrigued by topic number 4, man.
Number four. Number
Yeah,
four. All
yeah,
right.
that
You want to take it there?
reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. All right, cool. Wow. Well, I can start by telling the story that happened to me this week. And
Please do. I'm gonna
okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
I'm gonna sit back and take me a little drink of this water, and I'm gonna let you have it.
Yeah, yeah. So I had me a little a fruit juice in a
Mm-hmm.
plastic container. And I had already I lost the top that went on the fruit juice. So I was like, well, let me just go ahead and finish it and I just throw it away. And this lady saw me throw my plastic container into the regular trash can. And she let me have it about recycling uh, these containers and saving Mother Earth. Be good to the environment.
Mm. Mm.
And she was like, don't you recycle? And I said, no.
She said it with attitude. I bet, didn't she?
Neck roll and
Oh,
everything, man.
oh.
And she was a foreigner
Mm.
and
Mm.
had a neck
Mm.
roll. And I was
Somebody been
like,
watching the Real Housewives or some hip hop show.
something that she need to turn the channel. Because I was like, no, I don't recycle. You're looking at the wrong person to get caught up in that little fiasco. I'm like, nobody recycles. And it's just, oh gosh, she's like, what are you talking about? Nobody recycles. And I
I
said,
was gonna
listen here.
say,
Right, right.
JD, I got that big old blue trash can that I can't put nothing
Mhm,
in but all the Amazon boxes I get
mhm.
and whatever else that I throw away that ain't trash.
Right. It's all a
So
trick, man.
it's a trick.
It's a
Is it a
trick.
it's a trap.
That's it. That's it, man. They out to get you, man. They out to get you. Back
Uh,
in when did we start that, man? With the bins that they put at people's houses, and we'll
it
pick up your
had
recyclables.
it had to be sometime in the 2000s.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
remember it before the 2000s. I don't know exactly when, but it had to be after the millennium drop.
okay. All right. And even if it was before then, which I don't remember when we started. Um, how the logo. Have you seen the logo with the three green arrows, right? Reduce,
Mm-hmm.
reuse, recycle. Well,
Mm-hmm.
recycle is the one that they say lasts on purpose. They would rather you reduce and reuse. And so I
And
told
not
her,
recycle.
correct. Once you get to recycle, guess what? You already lost. You already lost. Recycling is expensive. And China has stopped buying the world's trash.
Mm.
Right. So
So wait. I'm because
sound like you
it
rewinded.
it kind of sounded like you said China first red flag has stopped buying America's trash. Is that what
They
you
have,
said?
I said that's very close to what I said. China has stopped buying the world's trash. They
But
used to be the biggest purchaser of trash
brother, I
to be
stopped a little
recycled.
short. I stopped a little short, didn't I? I just said
Yeah,
America.
right. Yeah. Now America's one of the biggest trash producers, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
everybody gets their trash, their recyclables and all that, and they send it to China for processing. Well, guess what? Recycling is expensive. And China used to charge about $6 per ton of trash.
Per
Not that bad.
ton?
Per ton.
Brother. $6 per ton. Do you imagine? Can you imagine how many tons that they have to receive to make that shit profitable?
A whole lot, right? But
Let's
guess
let's let,
what?
let's let's boil this down. Let's boil this down a little bit. You know how many damn aluminum cans you used to have to buy to get a damn Snicker bar?
A whole bunch of them, man. You rattling, dragging all those cans to the
No,
recycle center.
no, JD. It wasn't profitable, bro. I never raked up enough aluminum can to make it worth doing it again next week.
No, it's too much time and energy that goes
Mm-mm,
into it
mm-mm,
for you turn in all of that and you get like 30 cents, man. It's not worth
mm-mm,
it.
mm-mm.
So
Nope.
guess what? China figured that out on a large scale. Like, we're not making any money. So they were getting the trash and they were dumping it in the Indian Ocean. Like, it's too expensive to recycle it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I thought you said we paid them. So let me hold on. Cliff Notes version of what you said. Everybody paid them to
Yes.
take their trash and dump it in the Indian Ocean. Is that what you just said? Is that the Cliff Notes version of what you just said?
Not exactly though. We paid them to process the trash, man. Recycle. We've been putting it in the blue bins and the green bins and the fuchsia bins to have it recycled. And
Oh
China
wait,
was like,
wait,
we're
wait.
not making no money on this. And they just dumping it in the ocean, man. Ain't no need to recycle that. And once they got busted, Trey, they was like, well, forget it. We just ain't buying none of y'all's trash no more.
Deal with your
Process
own
your
trash.
own trash.
Deal with your
Exactly.
own trash.
Exactly. So now in America, and you can go look your city up to see
Mhm.
if they actually recycle or not. And most cities are gonna tell you, and cities and counties, what they call municipalities, uh,
Municipalities, yes.
yeah, they're gonna say,
As I head over to
nah,
Google, as I head over to Google to see if Norfolk recycles.
right, and it's gonna be like, no, we don't recycle your trash. We either throw it in the landfill with all the rest of the trash, or we incinerate it. To throw it to recycle it is, I think, is like $125 per ton. To incinerate it is only $65 per ton. So most people are incinerating it, but guess what that does?
Greenhouse gases.
Boom, blows up the atmosphere. So now there you go, saving Mother Earth by recycling.
Wrong. Not doing it. You're not doing that.
You're not
You're not
doing
doing
it.
that.
You gotta reduce, you gotta reuse. And I told this lady, Trey, I had to get her straight. I'm like, this is the third time I've refilled this plastic container. And the reason I'm throwing it away is because I lost the lid. So shut up.
Mhm. Yep, you are still doing your part.
Yeah. I'm like, reduce and reuse. When you get to recycle, don't even talk to me.
Sweet Jesus. I never knew. I never knew.
But I mean, that's why we put it on the table, man.
Shout out
That's
to Tony Baker. I definitely used one of his lines there that I never knew. But shout out to Tony Baker.
Tony Baker reference. All right, I like it. I like it.
Oh,
Tony Baker at the table. But
oh man, I don't even know if I've been living a lie, JD. I've
we
been living a
all
lie.
we all were, man. We all have. They told us they were recycling our stuff. Even had us separating recyclables from trash. Some cities even go around and will fine you if they find trash in your recycle bin. Why are you finding people? You gonna throw it away anyway.
Right. Somebody didn't know that.
Hey man, that's why we put it on the table.
I'm gonna tell you who somebody was. Tracy
Who's it?
Jackson.
Okay, see,
I
but
did
I
not know.
mean, if you think you still need to recycle, hey, my man, recycle. But
Wow.
before you get to recycle, I would like for you to attempt to reduce and
And
reuse.
reuse. That you know what? That's what it is for today, man. Reduce and reuse. To hell with recycling.
That's oh, that's what I say, man.
We
I'm
never
like,
make it
screw
there.
it. I'm not
We
even.
never
Yeah,
make it there.
yeah. I don't even do the recycle thing, man. I don't even do it.
Oh man, that's very that's eye opening.
Yeah. And I mean, it's well documented. I mean, China was like, screw y'all. We can't throw it. We can't make no money on this, man. This recycle
See,
thing is expensive.
see. Oh man, that hurt me, man. That one hurt me. That one hurt me.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, you know, you
not
might can be
not
hurt for a little bit, but I know you the type of guy that once somebody tells, like once your eyes have been open, you ain't gonna do that no more.
nah, man. Nah. Once I see what's happening, I'm uh I'm gonna make that adjustment.
Right.
I'm
See,
definitely gonna make that adjustment.
that's the sign of a very intelligent person right there is
Well,
they make
thank you.
they make the necessary adjustments. Shoot,
Well,
I
thank you.
reduce and reuse.
Yep, I will reduce and reuse. I don't know about that recycling thing, but we're gonna reduce and reuse the shit out of some stuff around here.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Good
they want
stuff,
you to,
man.
yeah, you get a plastic bottle. If you crush the plastic bottle before you throw it in the recycle bin, they can't
Mhm.
recycle it anyway.
Right. I now that I did know,
Yeah, it's so
and
many
it and it
rules,
and it
man.
blew my mind.
Yeah.
It
It's so
blew my
many
mind.
different rules. It's like, is it really worth it?
Yeah. All right. Next topic. Next
Yeah,
topic.
man. Yeah, what's that next topic, man?
So I think it's time that we jump into the 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 new topic, the new area that we introduced last week. That new idea, the funny or weird thing that happened this week.
Okay. All right. If you think they can handle it.
Shall I start, or do you want to start?
You know what? You the man with the energy and all, so they probably want to hear from you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That ain't me. Well, I flew across country. I got up hella early on Friday morning, Sunday morning. Jumped on the plane. Get on the plane, bruh. And I immediately realized I did not do some things that I needed to do. And
Where
thing
what
number one,
do tell what these things are.
thing number one, thing number one was I did not provide myself with the proper amount of entertainment to last 4 hours to fly from Norfolk to Denver.
Ooh, that sounds
That's thing
brutal.
number one. And let me tell you something. Uh, if you've never flown 4 hours before without anything to entertain you and you don't sleep that entire 4 hours, you understand where I'm at with it right now. Bruh, it was horrible. Like I tried to download I tried to download
Ooh.
I tried to download a movie. Listen, when I realized that I didn't have any entertainment, I was already on the plane, bruh. I
Oh
was already
no.
on the plane. And let me tell you what's worse. The Wi-Fi was down in the plane. And guess what? I don't get a refund because shouldn't you get a refund? The plane is not working as expected. You get on the plane, they offer Wi-Fi, everything's cool then, right? I don't even have to worry about it if I got Wi-Fi. But they don't have Wi-Fi. Do you think they offered me a discount on my ticket?
They
They
should have.
they absolutely did not. Moving on. So I'm trying to download this movie, and they're shutting the door, and they're like, "Put your phone in airplane mode," and I did not. I did not, John. I was trying to get every last megabit I could into my phone for my enjoyment on these next 4 hours, right? So that didn't work. And so I didn't know exactly how much I had. So, we take off and I'm listening to, what actually, so what I realized was I wasn't gonna be able to get a movie, wasn't gonna get a TV series. So I said, I'm gonna download an audiobook. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook.
Okay. Okay.
This is where I'm at now. This is where I'm at. I have come to the realization that I'm not gonna get any visual enjoyment for this 4 hours, this next 4 hours. I'm not gonna get a TV series. I'm not gonna get a movie. So now I'm just gonna download some audio, and hopefully the dude's voice is well enough that's gonna keep me entertained for 4 hours.
Mm.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong. No, bruh. Not happening. Not happening. So I run out of audiobook. I don't have a movie. I'm trying to listen to music, but I'm just like, I don't like listening to music doesn't provide you with enough of stuff to keep you occupied for 4 hours. It just don't. I'm sorry. I love music. And I cannot sit down, listen to music for 4 hours while people bump elbows with me, and I gotta worry about who has the coronavirus that could be sitting in the sneezes range of my face. It's not doing it for me, bro. I'm all types of messed up right now in this airplane.
Wow. Dude, how did you leave your entertainment? You the entertainment king. You have an entertainment server.
totally forgot. It's that simple.
Mm.
It's that simple.
Okay.
It's that simple, JD. I, I I was in my seat. Oh, back up. Let me tell you about getting in my seat. Let me tell you about getting in this seat in this millennial that I had to talk to about being in the right and or the wrong seat.
Okay. So you on an airline where you got assigned seats.
We got assigned seats.
Okay.
Everybody, you pick your seat. I want to sit in seat A because it's by the window,
Correct.
which is what
Correct.
I
I
like to do.
love those kinds of airlines, man.
I like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So I get a window seat. And because I don't know this young millennial's name, his name now is Todd. So Todd, I come to my seat. I look, I say, shh, somebody's in my seat. And I put on my corporate voice and I said, excuse me, sir. Uh, I think you're in my seat. And he goes, no, I'm in. He put
Whoa.
on his he put on his young Jeezy thug voice. He was like, no, I'm not. And I came back to him like, young sir, I'm in seat 10A. And he goes, I'm in seat 10A. And I'm like,
Whoa.
okay, so this is not going like how I want it to. So I go, all right, we're gonna let the paper talk. I pulled out my paper. He beats me to it, JD. Jay,
Oh, okay.
Jay,
You
he
was at the
beats
wrong
me
seat.
to it. He beats me to it. I'm in 9A. I said, I'm sorry, say that again. I'm in 9A. I said, young sir, you're in 10A. Please get your ass up out my seat. Moral of the
Oh
story is
man.
if you're gonna go hard like that, be right. Don't be wrong and loud too.
And loud.
Like,
Wow.
bruh, like he made a whole entire scene. And then he got up and was all of 5'4".
Whoa. Would have taken a massive beat down. Like,
It'd have been
what was
bad.
he trying to prove?
It would have been all bad. But short
Yeah.
person's complex.
Yeah. Was his mom with him?
No, he was solo. He was gonna have to take that one all by himself. No
Oh man.
cousins, no friends to help.
See, he trying to get removed from the plane.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do's and don'ts. Do get you get your entertainment game up to snuff before you get on the airplane. Do not, and I'll repeat this one more time, do not try to download anything on the free Wi-Fi. It's not good. It is not
No.
good for you. It is not gonna work. Get your
Yeah.
stuff before you get to the airport. And here's your don't for flying across country. Do not sit in somebody else's seat and then try to cause a damn scene. Don't do that.
Correct.
That is
Correct.
not good. That not good. And I'm out.
Yeah, man. And you
I'm
know
out.
what? Let's see. I don't know if I have any don'ts. Yeah, I second you on the don't. Try to download everything once you get to the airport, and especially once you get on the plane. I'm not even having good success with airport Wi-Fi. Um, they make me accept about 35 advertisements before they finally let me online. And then it's slow when I get online. Um,
Yeah, nah, man, you're not. No, you're not gonna be web browsing or anything browsing or streaming at any type of blazing speed.
yeah.
Oh, no, that's not happening.
Nah, not at
That's
the
not happening.
airport. And then they might you might have that airport Wi-Fi that resets every 8 minutes, and so then you got to
Ooh.
go through the whole process all over again. Um, um, well, and depending on the airline you flying, like there's one airline that makes you have to check in if you want to get on the plane first. There are no assigned seats. I hate that.
I've
Like,
never experienced that. That's got to be. I've never experienced that, JD.
okay, well, the
I've never
ticket would be
experienced
like
that.
$4 to fly to New Zealand and back. And you're like, dang, $4. I gotta get that, son. It ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. man, it's a free for all once you get on the plane, and if you didn't check in online early, forget about it. You getting on the plane last, and you got to wait on everybody else to put their bags in the overhead bins, and it takes forever.
Can I jump in?
Yeah,
Can I jump in?
absolutely.
All right. So I don't know if we have any CEOs or anybody that's in charge of any airline out there. I have an idea. And here's my
Oh,
idea.
okay.
Here's my idea.
Lay it on us.
Fill the plane from the front. I'm sorry. Fill the plane from the back to the front. You won't
That was
have the problems because you know what?
wow.
Every time I board a plane, the dude in front of me is I have to wait on him to put his bag in.
And take
Now
his coat off.
and take his coat off
And put his
and
glasses up.
all that. Now, if you fill it up from the back to the front, everybody's already sitting down when you get to your seat.
Boom. Boy, that would be breakthrough. Whatever airline is doing it like that, let me know. That's who I'll get my frequent flyer miles with.
None of them. None
Okay.
of them does it. None of them.
Why?
None of them. Bruh, like, I'm like, why do we go from the front to the back? Because everybody in the front is still trying to get on the plane. So now
Yeah.
you got everybody waiting on them, Dick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was about to go there. I was about to go there. You got those a-holes putting their stuff up, getting their glasses together, getting their entertainment together if they were smart enough to get their entertainment in order before they got to the plane.
They did get the entertainment together, but left their headphones in the bag that they put in the
Right.
overhead bin. So
Right.
now they got to get back up and block the aisle to get to the
Boom.
overhead bin again.
Boy, you spitting right now. Boy, you
Man,
spitting right now.
it's like, come on, dog. You've been in the airport for 4 hours waiting on this plane. Why you don't have everything together to sit down in that seat fast?
Man, look. When I'm on my game, and I was on my game this time, I just didn't have any entertainment. But so I kind of wasn't on my game, but we don't make a big deal out of it. So, but I'm just saying, like when I sat down though, after I moved the young millennial out the way, when I did sit down, I didn't have to move no more. I didn't have to
Right.
move no
You
more,
already
bro. I
had
had
your game plan and you
everything was
executed
ready.
it.
My pregame plan is where I failed.
Yeah.
The
Pre-game.
actual game plan was on point, but pregame situations didn't happen the way they were supposed to. Don't worry about
Oh
it. Oh
man.
man.
Oh boy. But was your flight comfortable? There was no entertainment on the plane? 4 hour flight? Seemed like they would have
Nothing.
had some movies.
I didn't get nothing. I didn't
Mm,
get nothing, bro. I didn't get
okay.
peanuts. I got 2 8-ounce filled with ice first ginger ales. I didn't get not one pack of peanuts. And this is just me going to Denver. I got another leg that I needed to complete. So like I said, man, we nothing. The plane didn't have Wi-Fi. So there was
Mm.
nothing, bro. And it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't
No,
comfortable. I had a butterball turkey beside me, dressed up as a human being, and
that's
that
the
wasn't
worst.
cool. Him and I were jousting for the armrest the majority of the flight until he asked to get moved because I started getting aggressive because I didn't have any other entertainment. So
Oh man.
that became my entertainment. Oh, you want to fight over this armrest, do you? Let me tell you something, sir. I have time today.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Man.
That's what happened. That is what happened.
Dang. Hey, you know what? You know what they had a nerve to do on the airplanes that really ticks me off is the seats go back 2 inches. And they be like,
Mm,
and they get mad like when you get ready to land, sir, put your seat up. Like, really?
hmm
This 2 inches really put this
Is
up?
it gonna? Is it gonna make a difference?
The- yeah. Like, why even have recliners on here anyway? They only go back 2 inches and they don't do anything for your feet. Like, you can't lift your legs up. I
You
don't get
can't
it.
do nothing with whatever they call that reclining. It is the most loosest sense of that definition of a recline.
Yeah, man. It's like if I didn't have to fly, I wouldn't. I like flying because you get there faster, but it's just not comfortable for me at all.
Nah, so like I said, I'm a window seat guy. I always get on the window seat,
Definitely need
and
that window seat.
it's still not the most comfortable thing that I've done. Like I could definitely name a few other things that that were better.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, I like to fly. I personally I rather fly.
The
Personally,
takeoff for me is like the best part, and then it's like, okay.
I like the landing. I like the landing.
You like the landing? Okay.
I like the landing. I like the scenery of the landing. I like when the captain of the plane goes boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we're entering our final descent into whatever destination you're going to. We're gonna drop down to 25,000 feet and we're gonna fly on in and we're gonna land and we're gonna go to gate 3A. Bro, I get excited. Bro, I'll be like, oh shit, we can land up in this bit. I open up my little window, even if it's dark and it's like light coming in. I don't care. Everybody's up. We're gonna watch this landing together, Jack. I love that part. And I flew into Santa Barbara, bro. I pulled my shade up and I got like 6 eyeballs on my head because they were trying to sleep still. Like, no, man, how can you sleep during the landing? You can't.
Right.
And you
Yeah,
get to
it's
see
time to
all
wake it up.
this beautiful coastline of Santa Barbara, man. You about to take it all in. You don't know when you're gonna see this again. Psh, that's me,
Never
man.
know.
I was taking it in. I was taking it in. I love the landing, bro.
Okay,
Love it.
okay. And see, I get that feeling on the takeoff, and then the thing you're looking at like is when you do land, you see all of that. I'm gonna see it again when I take off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah. And I always had the shade open. I've had people request that I put it back down. Next time you buy the window seat, bro. How about that?
And then you can be in control of
Of
the
this,
damn window.
right? This window shade, up and down when I want it, up and down.
You are the controller of the window shade.
That's it.
That's what's up, man. Bruh, do we have one more in us?
We
Do
can
we have
do.
one more?
You want to do one more?
Mm.
We
I kind of
can
want to hear
save it.
about it. We can call it right now. We are in call it territory right now, bro.
Okay.
What do you think?
Um,
How do you feel?
let's see. We could call it, and we could do this topic next week. It's a good topic. It's a good
It is a
topic.
good topic. I really want to do. Okay, we're gonna end it only because next week we can talk about it as long as we want to, and I feel like we're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that one.
Man, cause I tell you that, yeah, I'm batting about 100 with that topic. I've had
Okay,
1 out of 10 be decent. So
all
yeah.
right. So we'll drop the topic. We'll drop the topic, and it's gonna be like a podcast cliffhanger. Everybody, if
Please
you have,
tune in next week.
please tune in next week so you can hear the stories, good, bad, or indifferent, about Airbnbs. There
Mm-hmm.
you have it. That's the number one topic on the table next week.
Yeah, feel free to join us. Airbnb versus hotels.
And there it is. And with that being said, I'm gonna scoot back from the table, man, take my napkin off, throw it on the table, and I'm gonna say goodbye, man. I'm gonna roll out, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
turn
roll
my
out.
cup all the way up and drink this last sip of water, and I'm gonna do the same.
All right, bro. Well, again, it's been a pleasure. 1 hour goes by really quick doing this. It's amazing.
It is,
It's
man.
amazing.
Swear it was again easy and fun, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So I will see you next Tuesday. Everybody else out there that's on the table that enjoys the table with us. And we're out.
We're out.
Peace.
Love y'all. Peace.